what was used to modify the cameras? What was the murder weapon found? Where? What did the culprit do with the library then?
This is the truth of the case! It all began 2 days prior, when Monokuma gave us the additional motive. The time limit added to this killing game triggered the crime. After the announcement, some of us decided to form groups to plan our next move. I had my own plan to find the mastermind, and someone offered to help me. At the time, I never would have imagined they would become the culprit. To expose the mastermind, the culprit and I set up hidden cameras in the library. There was a hidden door in the library that showed signs of use. We deduced that the mastermind would return there to let Monokuma out. The next day, we asked Mew if she could modify some cameras for our trap. We then went to the warehouse to gather the necessary materials. All we needed were disposable cameras and a security sensor. But the culprit found something else there. The That's right. They put the cameras as well as the shot in their backpack. Then, on the day the time limit would expire, the day of the murder, the culprit and I collected the modified cameras from you and visited the... Once there, we searched the room for ideal locations to place the cameras, but even then, the culprit was preparing the murder.
This is such a sick.
They began by removing the vent grate and laid it inside the air duct. Then, they moved a pile of books on top of the bookcase, After that, they placed open and it appeared innocuous enough, but it was actually a path for the murder weapon. The culprit also tampered with the hidden camera linked to the I was responsible for setting up the other cameras, but that one, I didn't even notice their trick. They used duct tape to keep the flash function on. After the cameras were set, the culprit and I climbed the stairs to the first floor classroom. We kept a lookout for the others and waited for the security sensor to go off. During the stakeout, we saw Kaito and 6 others go down to the basement. Rantaro was with them, the first victim. After watching that group enter the game room, I returned to the classroom. With about 1 hour remaining, the security...
What?
I assumed it was the mastermind, so I ran out of the classroom to the library.
Sorry about this.
I was in such a hurry, I left the culprit
Sorry
behind.
about that. This is the crazy.
Looking back on it now, that was the last chance I had to stop the murder. After I had left, the culprit took the shot put ball out of their backpack and rolled it into the classroom vent. This set the murder in motion. Rantaro had moved the bookcase, triggering the receiver. Unbeknownst to him, the trap had been... First, the modified camera took a picture of Rantaro with the flash on. Rantaro noticed the flash and approached the bookcase to inspect the camera.
He's one of my favorite characters.
The camera flash lured Rantaro directly into the murder weapon's path.
You know what I think they should do in a Danganronpa game? Give you the option to be any of the characters. That would be cool. Make it really
The shot the culprit
one.
tossed into the
That would
vent
take a lot more
rolled
time,
through
but
the air
it'd be
duct.
awesome. We don't know what happened. It's no surprise anymore. It's
Came out of the library's vent and kept rolling atop the bookcase. Opening the vent grate and organizing the books was all to create a path. Under normal circumstances, the victim would have been alerted by the noise. But the promotional video was masking the set. The shot kept rolling, then fell on Rantaro's head, killing him instantly. By the time we had entered the room, the murder... I imagine, seeing Rantaro's body, the culprit probably thought The mastermind is dead. The game is over. But their wish didn't come true. It was murder, in an attempt to save all our lives. That's the truth behind your lies, Kaede Akamatsu. The ultimate pianist. And that concludes the events of this case.
No. Kaede did it? Damn it!
It is a truth I do not wish to accept. But since we can at least try to trust the Kaede we've come to know up to this. The Kaede we've come... Even if she did commit a crime, what Kaede has said to us is not a lie. She wanted to protect us.
If that was a lie too, it'd be the last straw for me. I'd have nothing.
You guys are so nice. Even...
No, that's not true, Kaede! You were trying to save all of it.
Nice job, Shuichi. I didn't expect any less.
What?
You were super reliable back there. But you still have a long way to go. If you did that more often, you'd...
Kaede, why are you smiling like that? Why are you still trying to get me to be... Why, Kaede? Why are you thinking about everyone except yourself? If you had just been less selfless, you wouldn't have had to murder. Why?
I'm sorry.
Stop, stop, stop! At least save it for the end of the trial! Sheesh! Looks like the debate's finished, so that means...
All right, you bastards! Press the button in front of you to cast your vote!
And make sure y'all vote, because refusing to vote is grounds for termination.
At last! The heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless finally face off! It's voting time!
Oh my god. I get to vote for whoever I want to vote for? Does that mean I can be the last decision? This could be awesome! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, it'd be awesome.
It seems the voting is finished.
That could
Now
set it
then,
up for
let's
such
see
an
the
amazing
result.
You could be the last person to decide who really did it. Ugh. What if I just voted for Kibo? Stupid robots. Oh my god.
Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the...
This was just too much of a case for me. Oh man, I don't want to see her punishment. I wanted her to be one of the survivors. This is Danganronpa. I'm playing on the meanest difficulty. I feel like this is the only reason I messed up so bad. I still got an A. Oh my gosh, how was I supposed to know? I wasn't paying attention to that. I was looking at everything else.
Absolutely right!